now demonstrate how to light the breeze, and it's super simple. I'll go through each one of the steps. One of the things I'll start with is how do you set the damper at the bottom. When the unit lights, always start on low. What low does, it basically prevents any air or heat coming from the firebox to go up through the oven. That way, if you use lighter fluid or something, you never get any of those vapors up in the oven area. Then, there is, remove the lid, set it to the side. Starting with an empty firebox, that's the charcoal grate. You fill in, I'm going to take and put about 5 pounds of lump charcoal in. Once that charcoal's in, I'll light it from the bottom, so I'll demonstrate that now. First, pour the charcoal in. One of the design features is because this is an open chute and you don't have to do any stacking, the geometry at the bottom of this chute automatically forms a triangular pile for maximum burning effectiveness. So all you have to do is pour this in, like I said, about just a few pounds of it, just to get it started. Then, since it's lumped, some of it will fall through, but that's fine. Hold up a couple of sheets of paper. One of the other advantages of this particular design is once you light it, when I light it, I will leave this lid off. Leaving the lid off, this chute actually acts like a chimney at first to accelerate the heating process. So that'll also be demonstrated when I light it. So I'll let this set for a few minutes, and then I will light the paper. Now this is set for a couple of minutes just to let the lighter fluid soak in. Again, recall that the temperature control damper is on low. That minimizes the amount of heat or any air that's going to flow into the oven section. You light the paper. Slide it under. So now it's sitting directly beneath. And if you look here, you see the flames coming out. Looks somewhat like a jet engine. The intent is, by forming a chimney, it's just like a chimney starter in that it starts pulling air up through and lights the charcoals very quickly. It's 7:45 local, so we're going to mark how long it takes for this unit to heat. As we start at 7:45, the outside temperature is about 80 degrees, which is correct. If I take a distant view, you can see the charcoal quickly heating. We'll give that about 5 minutes until they're white hot, and then we'll start preheating the oven. It's been 6 minutes. The coals are glowing white hot now. You can look at how vigorous the fire is. So what we're going to do is go ahead and top this off, close off the top, and let the heat start flowing to the oven. Now with the charcoal preheated and glowing, just still a small amount on the bottom, go ahead and open the temperature to high. This lets all of the air go from the firebox up into the oven. We also put the lid on. That rejects, so now none of the air can come out of the top, that's sealed. All of the air will start coming here and the oven will start heating up. We'll report back once we get up to 250 degrees. It has been 30 minutes since we let it. We are now at 225 degrees, the temperature I'll start with. So we can take the heat down. That was the heat to get it to heat up quickly. One thing I'll notice really quick is at night that these laser cut words low, medium, and high with the charcoal behind it lit glow in the dark. So it's a little bit easier to read what's going on with the temperature control. So I take it from high, and now I'm going to move it down to fairly low, because once you get to the right temperature, you don't need to continue to put that much heat anymore. It's just a matter to maintain the heat you have.